Alright, so this is my smaller colony. And they just got their first honey super last week. They were a slow start because they had a drone laying queen. So I replaced that drone layer with a new mated queen. So that probably put them 3 weeks behind. My bigger colony there, which is already working on their second super, hopefully. So we'll get into this one and see how they're doing. I'm not expecting a ton. But maybe I'll be positively surprised here. Yeah, so not a whole lot going on in the top box. I can tell just from looking down there. But they're starting to draw out. This one I think was a bait frame. Oh, maybe not. Oh no, they were completely empty. Yeah, they had nothing started. So I think you just got a couple frames. You just got a couple frames that sort of look like that, where they just started building it out. So even that one there, kind of barely started on that. Yeah, so I wasn't expecting much from this one. Just to start building out these frames. I had a feeder in this second deep that I want to take a look at. So these were two more empty frames. Yeah, Yeah, so they still have these to work on too. So that's still empty. That's still empty. So I probably should take that super off. Yeah, still empty. This is a nice heavy frame though. But this is all well, that all looks like sugar syrup on the top at least. I'm gonna move this to the outside. And then these are all brood, and I can see emerging brood. So let me take one of these out, just to give myself some space. I'm gonna put this one on the end, and actually face it this way. That's a pretty beautiful frame. You can see all the empty cells in the middle would have been emerging brood. All this cap stuff is capped brood. That's probably, you know, pretty close to emerging within the next couple days. Maybe over the next week or two. And then they backfilled some of that with nectar, but not all of it. And there's eggs down there. In that bottom, I can see eggs. And then there's the reverse side. Eggs on the outside edges. There's an emerging bee right here. Chewing the way, yep, you can see a couple of them chewing their way at other cells. Right there too. So, I don't know. They almost don't need a super. And especially because I'd rather them, you know, if you keep them if I keep them confined down here, then they'll build these ones out, which is a higher priority. So I could maybe pull that super and bring it back for them, or they may never need it at this point. They really didn't do much in here at all, so I'll put it back on for now. But I'm probably going to come through when I'm done with the other hive and shake the bees off and pull this.